Hello everyone, this is Daisy from Wisva Lighting. It's a pity we can meet you face to face in the Guangzhou Lighting Fair, but no worries, here we will show you what products we are exhibit in our booth. So let's go. As we know, Wisva is specialized on LED strips over 30 years. And we are focused on the LED strips. There are over 600 types SMD products are available in Wisva. As time's going, more and more customers focus on the lighting performance. So COB products come into being. First, let's take a look of our two mirrors. Yeah, we can see one we install the SMD strips and the other one is the COB strips. These two mirrors can show you very clear what the dotted performance of between the SMD and the COB strips, and it helps you better understand the benefits of the dotted of the COB strips. Wisva started the COB business since 2018. Over 3 years development of the COB, we developed the full series of the COB strips. So let me show you according to our COB board. To meet different applications of the LED strips and the COB strips, from this board we can see the different type of the COBs. The first one, we have our standard products in the Pro series and also for the standard series. Okay, let me turn off the lights to you to better understand what's the difference between the Pro and the standard series. From the parameters here, we can see for our Pro series, we have the higher efficiency to 110 lumen per watts. And also, we control the 3 steps mechanisms for the for our Pro standard series. And also, they have the higher power and for the higher lumen output. Next to our standard products, we can see the layer is also another type of the strips. This is our very popular strips. We call it free cutting strips. Okay, let's take more details of our products. Yeah, we can see if we compare with the other COB strips, you can see every strips have the cutting length and also the solder pad on the PCB board. But for our most popular free cut series, you can see there is no cutting point on the PCBs. Because this is free cutting, it means you can cut it everywhere if you want. And also in these products, when you install it, you no need to worry about the cutting length. It can be easy to use for the linear light and compatible well with the aluminum profiles. Except the free cutting, we also thinking about how to install the strips in very narrow space. So the next one is our linear or narrow, super narrow series. The latest we can make is the 3 millimeters. We also have the 4 millimeters and the 5 millimeters for the options. Except all the white color of the COB strips, we also have the 4 colorful strips like the RGB, RGBW, and also have the CCT versions. So to meet different application or different usage of the products, you can choose our different type of the COBs. Also like the digital strips. Here you can see each section controlled by the one IC, and it's compatible compatible with the SPI controller and also the DMS controllers. For our all function of the COB strips, we also develop the DIY market. Like here, we can see it's the 5 volts COB strips, it can powered by the USB, computer Type-C, or other low voltage strips. So it's better for the DIY market. You can use it as the TV backlight and also like the backlight. More applications can be used for all the COB strips. And also another one is the certificate, which the customers will also focus on it. All our strips, we have the CE rules and the ERP for the European market, and also the Euro listed for the North Americans. These are all the standard COB strips. Besides this, Wisva also take one more steps on the COB strips. We develop the fully auto production lines for our reel-to-reel COB strips. From the board, we can see the advantage of the reel-to-reel is the better light performance and no cutting length to compare with the standard COBs. Because let's take a look of our COB strips. You can see for the standard one, there is no soldering point between each half meters, but for the reel-to-reel series, there is no soldering point. And also one reel can achieve the 100 meters. In the board, we can see here, this is the big reels for the reels to reel. It's the 30 meters reels, and the bigger reels are available. Okay, above all are the COB strips in our factories, but do you think this is all the COB what we made? Definitely not. We will show you the next boards about the most or the newest COB strips. Okay, we are here. This board is the newest COB series products in our factories. So let's firstly take a look of all our series of the COBs. And I will show you one by one why we designed this kind of the products. The first one is the 48 volts COB strips, because we all know that for the products we recommend to connect the strips in 5 meters, but some customers want to make the longer connections. Then, how to make the longer connections? The first one, we can add the constant current IC in our COB strips. But the other one is that we use the 48 volts COB strips. The connection of it is the 20 meters by power in one side. And also because there is no IC in the strips, so it's compatible with all dimmer controllers. Moving on, the next one, we call it the full spectrum COBs, because more and more customers are focused on healthy lighting. So we developed the full spectrum COBs. You have the high CRI to over the 95, and from the R1 to R15 or over the 90s. The coming up is we call it the high efficiency strips, because we know for our standard COB strips, the efficiency is around 110 lumens per watt. It's not that enough, right? So our engineers developed the higher efficiency strips to achieve the 140 lumen per watt for the CRI 80 and also 120 lumen per watt for the CRI 90. For these two products are in high CRI and high efficiencies, and also high grade for the ERP energy levels. Besides them are the COBs, which we focus on the longer connection and also the higher efficiencies. Moving on is our Neon series. Why we called it the Neon series because if we check the detail of the products, we can find the difference between the regular COB structure and the new neon structures. Because here we can see there we build at the white wall to hold all our phosphors of the COB strips, so it can make the much evenly light brightness. So if we look at the regular structure and the new neon structure, we can see for the standard COB structure there is the 180 degrees for the beam angles. But for the new one, we have the 120 degrees for the beam angles. So you can see the light here is much brightness and also the more evenly of the lighting. For the Neon series IP20, we not only have the white colors, we also have the CCT versions with the two colors in one LED strips and also the RGB and the RGBW versions. When we look at, we can see again the light here is very close to the neon strips. And definitely if we dim the strips, we can see it. Although we are dim the strips in the lowest price, but we still can't see any dots in the Neon IP20 series. Except the IP20 Neon strips, we also have the Neon COB for the IP65. Here we have the two options for you to choose. The one is have the wider lighting output. Its whole surface is the light. Next thing is in the brightness. And then the second one is the narrowed light output. Here we can see. And what's the application for the second one? Because more and more customers want to make the lights as a line. So we need the smaller lighting lines of the COB strips. Okay, we can take more details of the Neon COB strips. Yeah, okay. So in this board, both are the newest COB strips in our factories, and also we will keep the developing on our products. And actually, for the Wisva, we are keep developing all the new products, and also we can take a look about our things. We believe the light is infinite. So we develop all our products to the innovations and also explore more and more options of our products. We believe the narrowness the COB and also with the high CRI, smaller mechanism and also the high efficiencies of the COB is our chance to build out our product series. Okay, above all are all the information of the products which we exhibit in our booth. If you have any questions, contact us freely. We will give you more details of our products. Okay, thanks for your time to watching our videos. Have a nice day. Bye bye.